Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Seth and welcome back to the YouTube channel. So, just the other day, MiHoYo released the version 1.3 special program with the 3 voice actors for Ether, Paimon, and Ganyu here, which was interesting to say the least. I think the biggest thing about this was not how they presented the stream, but the stream itself. The contents in the stream were what people were, watching this for. So, yeah, so first things first, we're getting Zhao. Fantastic. The 5-star everyone was waiting for since he was not released, but since he was shown in the story. And a 5-star that I've been waiting for since the launch of the game because I saw his gameplay in closed beta and thought he was so sick. But yeah, Zhao is coming next patch. Fantastic. The next part that made everyone go mad is this screen right here. The next 2 5-stars are Zhao and Keqing. Everyone was furious that Hu Tao is not in this banner. Or Hu Tao is not coming after Zhao's banner, but instead it is Keqing, it seems. And MiHoYo, I just want to say, why are you doing this to me? Like, I wanted Keqing. The only 2 5-stars from the normal 5-star pool that I don't have is Keqing and Jean, I think. And this oh man, they're really telling me, hey, it's time to spend. It's time to spend more. It's time to spend now. Bro, I ain't rolling on this banner. I do want Keqing with all my heart, but I'm not gonna roll on this banner. I would much rather get her trying to roll for Zhao and her like just popping up randomly. I'd much rather get her like that than rolling specifically for her, because I don't think that's really worth it. Alright, so the voice actors mentioned that Keqing will be getting her own standalone banner at around February 17, which is pretty interesting because Xiao's banner is estimated to be February 3rd after the update. February 3rd and February 17, that's a 14-day difference, and usually each banner is 3 weeks. I have a small feeling that we might still get Hu Tao in this patch. I don't know if in this patch, like, we might get a little short update with Hu Tao, because I'm pretty sure 1.4 is Inazuma already, but I feel like we won't get her right when Inazuma drops. I feel like we'll be getting a different, a whole set of Inazuma characters, because when Genshin released, they already had a whole set of Leeway characters. So I feel like they're gonna try and get as many Inazuma characters out as possible when that patch drops. I have 2 theories. The first theory is that because banners are usually 21 days, which is 3 weeks, and Zhao's banner might only take 2 weeks, or might only be available for 2 weeks, Keqing banner for another 2 weeks, and then Hu Tao or a new banner will be in another 2 weeks, which is 6 weeks total, which is our normal count. Sorry, I accidentally hit my spacebar. My second theory is that Xiao's banner will still be 3 weeks, and Keqing's banner is going to be separate from the limited event Wish banner, and she'll have her own banner separate from this one, and it will overlap while Xiao is out. So Xiao will be out for 2 weeks, and then Keqing banner releases, and then Xiao will still be out for another week, and then Keqing will be out for like a total of 3 weeks or whatever, and then after that we might get Hu Tao. But in my personal opinion, I think my second theory is very unlikely, because apparently for the Lantern Rite event, Hu Tao, who is the master at the funeral parlor, which has to do with death, is might be a bit rude or disrespectful to release on Chinese New or Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year or whatever. So it might not happen like that. I feel like they'll give the reason why they're putting out this standard Keqing banner is so that they can have a little leeway before Hu Tao comes out, so that there isn't any backlash, or very little backlash is what I'm trying to say. So, and then there's another problem. So the lantern rite, which is supposed to represent Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, I don't think Hu Tao might not be able to be released within the lantern rite event, because it represents Lunar New Year. So it might be a patch or an update after the lantern rite is over. I assume the lantern rite is only going to take 2 weeks, because that's the time Xiao is out, and then the next 4 weeks is going to be small updates and Hu Tao to be released. Because from what we've seen, Li Wei's story is basically done. The lantern rite event is just an event, right? And Hu Tao has not been shown at all in the story. We might get a whole nother patch with a whole nother story, like from the segue to Li Wei to Inazuma. We're gonna help out Hu Tao or whatever, do her thing, and then that's where she shows up, and that's when her banner releases. This is all speculation. I'm just throwing ideas out there, or what I'm thinking of. So even though the Li Wei story is basically done, there's probably gonna still be a transition between Li Wei and Inazuma. So in between that is where Hu Tao might be released, is what I'm assuming. So she might quite possibly be released in the next patch completely. I'm not sure. Another possibility is that she might even come after Ayaka, after the Inazuma patch releases, because we are already in the Li Wei region, right? And then right after Li Wei's story was over, then they released Dragon Spine, which made us backpedal from Li Wei back into Mondstadt, where we met Albedo and Sucrose in their little event for the first time. So for that, I feel like that leaves the possibility open that we could backpedal back into Li Wei. Even though we've already traveled to Inazuma, we can definitely backpedal back into Li Wei and then meet Hu Tao, meet new Li Wei characters. That is definitely a possibility, But man, you know what my biggest pet peeve is? What the biggest thing that bothers me right now is that I only have one 5-star waifu, and that is Mona. I do not have any other 5-star waifu. Chi-Chi doesn't count. I'm not into pedophilia or necrophilia, but if you do like Chi-Chi, hey, I'm not a part of that. I'm not gonna be a part of that. But seriously though, I have Diluc, I have Child, I have Albedo, I'm gonna have Xiao. Like, holy shit. I only have men in my party. Is that bad? No, it's not bad. But shit, man, give me hot anime babe. I know she's right here. I know there's a Keqing banner right here, but yeah. Man, I really don't want to roll on this banner. Oh, and one more thing that's coming in 1.3 is Zhongli and the Geo Resonance update, or buff as they call it. To me, I think this buff is stupid. I don't know why he needs a buff. I'm actually kind of frustrated with the community as a whole, that they needed to push all this shit onto MiHoYo just so that they can give a character a buff. If they spent a lot of money trying to get a character that is strong and it gets nerfed, they're basically just throwing away their money because that character got nerfed. So usually characters won't get nerfed, but they will get buffed, and I see that's what's happening here. Zhongli's getting a buff, but I think it's kind of odd that they are, but that they are listening to the community. Not really. I don't necessarily think it's bad to listen to the community. I just think that all this complaining about Zhongli and then them just giving in to this pressure that they're feeling because everyone thinks Zhongli is so shit that it just frustrates me. I feel like you roll for a character for gameplay, and that's gameplay and aesthetics. I think that's the two main reasons why you should roll for a character. For me, I didn't roll for Zhongli, not because he was bad, but I just thought aesthetically he wasn't as cool as other characters that are out right now, or other characters that might come out in the future. So I didn't roll for him. But if I did like a character so much, like say I'm definitely rolling for Zhao because I think he is super badass. No matter how much they nerf him, no matter how shit he's going to be, I will roll for him. Why? Because I think he is a badass character. I like his voice actor. I like the aesthetics. All his gameplay, all his animations are cool as hell. That's why I'm going to roll for this character. I do not care how fucking weak Xiao is going to be. And that's my whole reason for to roll for a character. To see that people have complained so much about Zhongli just because he's on par with a 4-star character. Like I don't know where I saw it. I forgot where I saw it, but I did see a comment somewhere saying that Zhongli was on par with a 4-star character, and I don't really understand that comment. Zhongli, why is that so bad? Like why is Zhongli being on par with a 4-star character so bad? Let me reword that. Why is it bad when a 5-star character is on par with a 4-star character, but it's not bad when a 4-star character is on par with a 5-star character, or not even on par, better than a 5-star character? Because look at Bennett, look at Fischl. They're absolutely freaking insane. They're insane characters, but I don't see anyone commenting about how broken or OP they are. I'm sure some people think that. I'm sure there are some people out there who do think that, but no one complains how broken or overpowered they are. No one's asking for a nerf, right? Like, if you don't want to use him because it makes content easy, then don't use him. I feel like Zhongli was fine the way he was. He was a cool character. He played a big part in the story. And his elemental burst was super cool. I would have rolled Zhongli just for the elemental burst because that meteor was badass and the petrified looked freaking OP. And I'm sure the petrified is still OP, but no one cares about the petrified. All they look at is numbers, damage. All he does shit damage. Like, come on, guys. I'm so disappointed that Zhongli is actually getting a buff because I really don't think he needed one. But you know, let's not, please to everyone, please, let's not complain about this ever again. Please, can we not complain? I really don't want them to just keep making content ridiculously hard, because the new characters that come out each time, they get stronger every time. Because look at Ganyu. Honestly, what the fuck? What? Have you seen the damage she can put out at C0 with a Refinement 1 Amos bow? It's insane. Why does her charge attack do more than my elemental burst on other characters? Like, that's actually insane, and it really scares me because I don't want to roll for Ganyu. All future content, all future characters might just become more broken each time, and then we'll have this really bad thing where the characters that are out right now are gonna be dog shit for late game, quote unquote late game content, when, you know, the content gets harder later on. The characters right now become freaking useless, and all you can hope for is getting one of the newer 5 stars to get you past a certain point. Sorry for the rant. I still think Hu Tao might be coming a 1.3, but she probably might not. We might get backpedaled and she might be released after Inazuma is released. We don't know. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. If you have something to say, please leave it in the comments. I'll try to be as respectful as possible because everyone is entitled to their own opinion. So have a good day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.